Good evening, Honorable Mayor and members of the City Council. My name is Nathaniel Gibson, and tonight I'm going to be presenting to you at the City of Riverside my proposed task force, the Government Management Training Program, or GMTP for short. So a brief background and overview of the purpose of my task force is to create a peer mentor training program which seeks to pair mentors who are in higher level roles of local government with lower level staff in the local government sphere to create this mentorship training program that helps those individuals excel and grow in their career development within local government. And really this program seeks to achieve three objectives. Number one, to encourage and promote career growth and development for employees. Number two, to improve employee retention in local governments through the use of different standards. And then finally, to increase the overall organizational efficiency of local governments. So taking a look at the design and structure intended for the government management training program, I really want to dig into the intended design of the program and how the different responsibilities of the program managers, including contract writing for the mentors and the mentees, and then also creating content to use for educational purposes throughout the term of the training program, can all be used to effectively create this firm structure that is providing some details for those who are participating in the program, but also allowing for flexibility in how the managers get to help bring along the lower level staff members who are intending to participate within the program. And the role of the task force, like I said earlier, was also to improve efficiency of the local government in general and the output that it has in the community. And looking at really optimizing the efficiency of the different actions and responsibilities of each staff member who participates. So like Taylor and Gulick, we're looking into in scientific management and the bureaucracy, using the fine-tuning and the specific roles that each individual member played on a micro-analysis level, taking each of those roles, optimizing them to the maximum capacity that they could operate, and then teaching those to all the different staff members as a standard for how to measure the work moving forward. And then also, like Gulick was mentioning, how to use that balance of the division of work, so creating different responsibilities for all these staff members who have the opportunity to excel in their career, and then also using the coordination of the supervisory level management staff to help guide them along and bring the ultimate missions and goals of the organization to life. So when thinking about the type of culture and leadership that I want to try to establish in this training program, I really want to focus on Mary Parker Follett and Kurt Levin, who really saw this idea of government managers being in a position to optimize their staff members and not really focus on giving orders to them, but rather working together in coordination on their efforts to really creating an efficient bureaucracy. And Levin also was one who focused on this circle of balancing the different roles that a leader must have in an organization. And I think for this type of task force, the leader in charge should really be more of a participative and deliberative leader, one who is balanced between jumping in and taking the lead on different projects, but also allowing the lower level staff to grow in their roles as well. So one of the questions that I had in terms of how I would want to approach the analysis and review of such a task force was really, would I be taking a look at it from a closed system perspective or more of an open systems perspective? And ultimately, I feel like a natural or closed systems perspective is more appropriate for this type of program or task force because of the fact that it focuses on building internal staff more so than communicating with the external environment. Although cybernetics and an open systems perspective come into play when you consider how the efficiency of the organization is going to go up, which will in turn impact how the organization is viewed and observed by society. So that feedback from the people will in turn be a result of the different advances and training programs that this task force will implement within the city and the organizational functions in general. So by taking a look at how this task force can optimize the internal role of government employees, we can then begin to see how it impacts the cybernetics and the external equilibrium or environment outside of the organization. So that concludes my brief overview of the Government Management Training Program. I'm really happy to be able to share this with you and help encourage this type of task force to be implemented with the City of Riverside. And I'm looking forward to being able to answer any questions you council members may have for me at this time. Thank you.